Taurus, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, thank you for dropping in. This is for Taurus in a relationship, sun, moon, and rising. Taurus in a relationship and or in separation from their person. Let's see what's going on in love for Taurus. Beginning of March here. Do 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 do. There we go. Sorry about that. All right. And a reminder to take what resonates, leave behind what does not. If it does not resonate, be sure to check your other placements just in case there might be a message for you. Sorry. There might be a message for you there. Goodness, sorry. If nothing resonates whatsoever, leave the message behind. The message is not for you at this time. So, starting off with your past here, we have the Queen of Coins, Earth energy. We have Orpheus and Eurydice, Sacrifice, card number 12. I believe that is the Hanged Man. And then we have the Two of Cups. Two of Cups. This could be your past, this could be your person's past, this could be the combined past of the relationship. So, I mean, really, with me just seeing that, I do feel like it's a combined energy. If I was to take a quick guess, seeing as we have that Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Coins here. Sorry, hopefully I'm not going to be losing my voice this whole time. Queen of Coins, and then with that Hangman energy, so I assume this is probably your energy, Taurus. Sacrifice, Hanged Man in the reverse position. Could be the overall situation, or it could be your person's energy of the past here. And then we also have the Two of Cups, which is that soulmate card, that harmony, that alignment. Coming together, a partnership. So interesting that it is in the past position here. Let's go ahead and dig a little deeper. We have the Queen of Coins, which is all about fertility, prosperity, beauty, and generosity. So creating prosperity and harmony, fertility, possibly parenthood, loyalty, warmth, and affection, and love. Okay? So a very well-rounded energy. Very nurturing, very loving, very doting. Number 12, yes, I was right. Haha, sweet. Number 12, the Hanged Man, Sacrifice, in the reverse position. So normally it's an impasse, it's surrendering, it's patience and compassion. In the reverse, it's feeling unable to make the sacrifice a situation requires, creating difficulties for oneself. So definitely, we'll go over the Two of Cups as well, but I feel like perhaps this relationship required giving up something, or there was a difficult situation that really, it was just, it almost was like it was impossible to achieve. I don't think the energy was I don't feel like there was a lack of effort. I'll leave it at that. We have the Two of Cups. So, and then we'll kind of go back and touch base on that. Two of Cups, harmony, partnership, and love. The enchantment, the integration of masculine and feminine aspects within oneself. An attraction that may become an important friendship or love relationship. So I do feel like this was a very important relationship. As said, the Two of Cups is usually that soulmate, that twin flame, the true love. It can be within oneself as well. But seeing as we're in this past position here, this is a relationship reading. It could very well be that this past has brought you to this point as well. We'll see with your energy here. But we have this very loving, doting energy. And then we have this stalemate, this impasse, this inability, to surrender, to get that new perspective. There's a stalling, there's a hang up. But this was your person, or this was true love, but something is in the way. Something blocked this. Let's check out your energy here. The Nine of Cups in the reverse, a wish fulfillment unfulfilled. The Princess of Cups, so that's our Knight of Cups in this deck. And we actually have the Tower moment in the reverse position, oppression. So, with that said, sorry, I'm just going to take off my roby robe for a second because it's getting hot. All right. So this is your wonderful energy, Taurus, in this relationship. So as said, that Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. It is in the reverse position, though. So usually this card is the wish granted, okay? So it's ecstasy, granting of wishes, and sensuality. In reverse, there's a complacency. Taking a relationship for granted, an overindulgence, an inability to receive pleasure, and dissatisfaction. So now we're kind of in this state of, perhaps you took your person for granted. Perhaps you didn't put as much effort as you should have into this relationship. It's not to say that you're the only one at fault here or at blame, but a lot of the times when things are going our way in a relationship, or things are going well in our life, we start to lack gratitude for it. We start not really appreciating it. Like we do, but we don't put it out into the universe, and we don't keep trying. It's kind of like there's the really common saying is it's like, if somebody continued to act like they were still courting you, the love would still be there, right? But people stop putting that effort in. They stop trying so hard. The Knight of Cups here. So most likely you're a little heartbroken. I'm going to say that yes, this is it is in a separation from your person because of that inability to be satisfied. There's a displeasure. There's a disappointment. There's a complacency, overindulgence, and you took that relationship for granted. This is your energy. So the Princess of Cups, I'm sorry, did I say the Knight? That's the Page. The Page of Cups. The Princess of Cups is all about gentleness, intuition, and invitation, and loyalty. Grace and talent, emotional receptivity, and enticing invitation. So your current energy, you are awaiting news. There could be news coming towards you. But something is a little enticing. So perhaps another person has come into your life and has started to kind of, as it said, entice you. It's kind of intriguing you. It's kind of piquing your interest. It's kind of fun. But you're not really sure with this energy where you're sitting. But I feel like there has been a lot of work being as there is an intuition there is a receptivity. So you're most likely in a state of working with yourself. So then we have this Tower moment in the reverse position. That's oppression, Dido and Anais. Depression, difficulties, and release. So in the reverse, though your situation may feel overwhelming, hidden forces are at work. Be patient and trusting things will improve. So just have a little more faith in the universe. Things are going to improve. There's been a lot of say that 2023 is actually going to be a fantastic year for Taurus and a couple of other signs. So just have some faith, have some trust, focus on yourself, work on yourself. That way we can continue to, receive better things. For your person's energy, Taurus, we have the Three of Cups in the reverse. We have the Five of Coins, and we have the Prince of Stops in the reverse. So Cups, water energy, Coins, earth energy, and Stops is a fire energy. I feel like even just quick glancing at this, your person is not happy. They're very unhappy. Your specific person is very unhappy. I feel like they made the wrong decision. This has come up before. Um, I'm not sure if it was for your reading or Pisces reading, but that energy has come up before. But the Three of Cups, usually the Three of Cups is all about celebrating with your friends, being very joyous, possibly a wedding, a big celebration, a very happy feeling. Your Three of Coins, or I'm sorry, the Three of Cups, celebration, joy, and happy unions. So in reverse, it's an overindulgence. There's a procrastination and a time to get back to work. So either they've stopped investing in themselves, they've stopped investing in their relationships, they've picked the wrong people, they're just trying to fill a void, fill a gap. Perhaps they're not even working right now. They chose to have fun and be free and whatever, which is like these things don't these things don't fill themselves, right? You can't pour from an empty cup without dealing with the trauma and the baggage that you have in your life. This person just feels like they are grasping at straws. They're trying to fill voids and gaps that they can't fill because they're inside of themselves. And they think, well, okay, I left my wonderful Taurus. What am I going to do? I'm going to replace it, and I'm going to replace it, and I'm going to replace it. And it's like, that's not the issue. And perhaps, I'm just saying that as an example. Perhaps you walked away from this person. I feel like it might have been your person, since, as said, that Hanged Man here, there was a sacrifice that just could not be made, which I don't feel like is the actual intent, but I feel like that's what they started to believe, is that you were never going to do this thing for them. We have the Five of Coins. The Five of Coins is all about being poverty-stricken, insecure, and finding a spiritual richness, okay? Because even if you are struggling, and this is a relationship reading, so we're not going to really get into the money side of it unless, it pops in here. But, it's like even if you're poverty-stricken, you're struggling, you can find a very deep-seated, wonderful faith. Because then you persevere. You find something to be grateful for. You find something no matter what. Christianity, the book of Job, right? The story of Job. Lost everything. Everything was ripped away. And yet was still praising God. Okay? It is actually a wonderful story. It is a little dark and a little, like, wow, what? But it is a beautiful story in that sense of like, what? Yeah, my life sucks, but guess what? I still have faith. I still have faith. That's the power of the story. Five of Coins. So your person, the card says, an experience of poverty that forces one to look within for greater resources. This poverty may be personified as a lack of wealth or in a sense of emotional sterility. Okay? So I really do feel like they're in a place of complete struggle. And they're not going to, we have the Prince of Staves following this, which the princess and the princesses are our knights and our pages. They're usually the messengers. So when I see these in our energy, I feel like it's a want for communication. Like we are expecting communication, right here. And then we have your person who is in this state, and then their Prince of Staves here is in the reverse. So there's a want for communication, there's a want to reach out, but they're afraid of rejection, they're afraid of failure, but they're just in this horrible place where I feel like they're making mistakes left and right. They're not in a path of growth. They're not in a path of growth or movement, and maybe they think they are, which would be even worse, but emotionally your person is not in a good state. So let's go ahead and grab the Knight of Staves here. Usually passion and integrity, action and movement. In reverse, it's a scattered energy. It's a hesitation. It's an inability to focus on matters at hand, a need to develop skills to bring dreams into reality. So I feel like they're not putting any effort in. They're not putting effort into their hobbies, things that used to excite them, their relationships, their investments. They've pushed people away. They're isolating themselves. They might have a person. I'm not saying they don't. I don't really know. I can't see that energy. Maybe we could pull on it. but I really feel like they're not even in sync with you. And you're feeling pretty down yourself. So I'm not saying that, I actually feel like the vibration is kind of equal. They very well could be another earth energy as well. And perhaps it's just a little bit of a turbulent time. But I feel like there's a want for communication, but they're not going to do it. They have they're losing that passion. They're in a really negative space, and you're in kind of like things aren't going my way, but I'm having faith, and I feel like there's something coming in. There's a news for me. For the potential future of this relationship here, we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse, the Queen of Arrows. We have Cupid and Psyche, the Sun card, the Awakening card in the reverse position. And we have the Seven of Coins, which is an interesting outcome here. So the swords, the arrows, that's an air energy, and then we have the earth energy again. Your person could have placements in a little bit of everything, or so could you. We have a lot of mixed up energy here. Queen of Arrows is all about brilliance, honesty, wisdom. In the reverse, it may symbolize loss or wounds despite good intentions. Sharp words wound people and affect relationships, psychological and emotional, and manipulation. So you might be in a place of manipulation. It might be a communication does happen or a conversation does happen, but you have to explain how you feel about this situation. You have to explain like what they did to you and what was so wrong about it, and that you're unsure that you can ever trust them again, or you could ever put your faith in this relationship again because of what they did. Basically, you were abandoned. That's the energy I'm feeling. It could be vice versa. You could have left this person as well. As said, it's not really showing me like who is at fault here. I'm sure neither one of you are. But we have a Two of Cups. We have a soulmate. We have a love here. And yet all of the energy is very like, oh, you know what I mean? Let's go ahead and check out the Sun. So creativity, success, fertility, and optimism, but we are in the reverse position. Okay. So, the Sun card all speaks about an unwillingness to accept affection, problems with children, creativity blocked by external or internal forces, and a refusal to grow. So as said, like there's this just there's a blockage here. There is such a blockage here. There is an unwillingness to accept affection. This could be on your side. This could be on their side. As said, that Queen of Swords energy is already kind of placing that block there, being like, I'm not sure about this anymore. I'm not sure if I can have this relationship. I'm not sure if this will even succeed, if this will work. But then we have the Seven of Coins here, which is interesting to me. I feel like we're hanging a bit on the past. Because the Seven of Coins is the energy of investment and commitment and hard work. And if you do this work, will it pay off? And yes, it will. You just have to be patient. You have to have that trust and that faith. So let's go ahead. We're going to grab the outcome of the relationship, the Eight of Swords in the reverse position. Okay. This is the outcome, the potential outcome of this relationship, at least at this time. So the Eight of Arrows is usually depression, entrapment, and victimization. So in the reverse, things may not be as bad as they seem. An obsession with personal problems to the detriment of others, problems that may come from within, and there's a narcissism. So let's go ahead and pull and see what's going on here. This is not the first time that I have done a reading, Taurus, for you, where the energy is just scattered. It's all over the place with the relationship. I want to be able to get these readings out to you guys, but it's like we have the Sun in the up right now. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Ace of Wands. Okay. So clarifying this outcome, it might not be as bad as it seems. There might be a little bit of a narcissistic energy here, a manipulation. Okay, we already had that. I feel like both parties in this situation here are kind of at ends. Okay. So we did get the double sun here. Double sun. Your sun, clarifying this 8 of arrows here, warmth, joy, success, enthusiasm, and recognition. So perhaps you're able to work out or work through this. We realize that these issues are here, and we're able to invest and put the hard work in to be successful, to reap the reward. So coming out of inner turmoil and conflict of the star and the moon, the sun promises sunny days ahead. You've done the work to process past trauma, stepped into your power, and owned who you truly are. The sun's rays illuminate your future, clear away confusion, and eradicate anger. With this type of energy, confidence, recognition, success are natural conclusions. Now that's all that's left to do is shine bright. We have the 6 of Swords. So air energy again. The 6 of Swords is all about moving on, perspective, letting go, and progress. Okay, so signals that you're ready to move forward and leave the past behind. You're more than ready to bid farewell to the negativity, the toxicity, and destructive habits and environments you previously indulged in. This new mindset will help you acquire a different perspective and steer you toward better situations. Trust in your high hopes because healing and progress are on the horizon. Okay, and then we have the Ace of Wands. Our aces are always about new opportunities, new beginnings. Being the fire energy there, it's about creativity, progress, manifestations. So Ace of Wands is the beginnings, manifestation, and inspiration. This card's arrival signals the beginning of an exciting new endeavor. Be fearless, follow your inspirations, let the creative juices flow, and turn all that fantastic opportunity into reality. You're literally magical. Whether a cutie has caught your interest, new ideas are developing for your latest work project, this card signifies that powerful sparks of enthusiasm, passion, and manifestation are firing. So this is clarifying this kind of negative feeling reading. Now, I do think, especially with these, okay, that this is just because all the energy of this relationship here is negative at this time. There's a lot of love. It's soulmate, it's a karmic, it's a twin flame. But there's a lot of growth needing to be done. There's a lot of the situation that needs to be changed. We need to be able to move forward. We need to be able to let go. It's not all gloom and gloom. And there is a new beginning available to you in the future. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull one more thing. So before I move on from this, so even though at this time, the beginning of March, not the most exciting of reading here, they want 4, so we're going to go ahead and give them those 4. There is a new opportunity coming. You just have to have the trust and you have to have the faith, and we have to be able to let go of that past. We do have Princess of Stars now, the 6 of Coins, the 3 of Coins in the reverse, and the King of Coins. I was wondering about different opportunities here, but let's go ahead and see. So new ideas, communications, enthusiasm, but in reverse, too much energy, not enough focus, ideas and messages that fizzle out after initial enthusiasm. The 6 of Coins, all about reciprocity, basically. So generosity, helping others, charity and fortune, appreciation, trusting in the prosperity of the universe, helping others who are less fortunate. Okay. 3 of Coins in the reverse, though. Building, manifestation, and construction. Recheck plans for expansion. Are they practical? Time to confer with those who may have more experience. And then we have the King of Coins finishing this up. Persistence, business acumen, riches, success. The ability to create wealth. Real estate transactions, investments, money, or emotional. Steadfastness and persistence. So, with that said, I don't really know if this is in, we didn't get really an energy. I feel like this is you, okay? This is the best way I can put that. I feel like this is you. So we have a little bit of a hastiness, right, with the, with the Princess of Stars, but there's a lot of energy, but not enough focus. So, like, you want these things, you're manifesting these things, or you're trying to, and you're trying to trust in the universe. You know, you're getting happier, you're feeling that generosity, you're trying to be more abundant, you're trying to come from a place of abundance, not a lack mentality. But there's a struggle, right? And there's an energy to recheck your plan. Things aren't working. You need to realize what doesn't work. That came up in your general reading as well for the beginning of March. And go back kind of to a drawing board. But when you do these things, all of this is majority earth energy. This is very, I will say, even though this is a love reading, this is very financially based. This is career. This is your, finances, your success. You may be retired, but I feel like there is something financially that you are trying to accomplish. And you will be successful. You just have to go back to the drawing board and start focusing that energy. I feel like perhaps you feel like you're not in a position here to receive the things you want. So you're still kind of in a place of doubt and wondering if your investments pay off. This could be emotionally pay off too. I'm not saying it's not, but the growth is there. It's figuring out what you need to change, because you do have a new opportunity, a new beginning coming. Whether it is with this person or somebody else, it is free choice. It is free will. So what is meant for you is meant for you. It'll never pass you by. Let's go ahead and close out the reading here. It's not overly positive, but I do feel like it is with that Ace of Wands. You do have the Ace of Wands, so don't get heavy-hearted. All right. Calling in your soulmate. So your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay? So you're calling in the soulmate. We do have passion. So allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And that's about everything. That is about having fun. That is about being passionate about life. That is passionate about your hobbies. Do the things you enjoy to do. Surround yourself with the things that make you happy. When you have this relationship, it is going to go to a higher level. You will have a higher level commitment coming in. So you do have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. All right. Let's go ahead and grab messages from your person. See what's going on with your energy here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh. Okay, wow, a lot for Taurus. All right. And that was it. Big old stack for you. Half the deck. No, just kidding. You are so different from everyone around me. What do you see in me? We have drugs or alcohol could be affecting them or you. I wish I could understand you. Will this pain ever stop? Don't put up with my bullshit. The passion is too much. I don't want to be alone. People don't believe in me. I am better with my mind than my heart. I do believe that because they have a lot of air kind of popping up here as well. And I don't know who I am anymore. And we know this because of this situation here that they've put themselves into. They're not processing. They're not progressing. Oh, poor guy or girl. Poor person. Perfect. We're going to grab some beach time insights here. Ha ha ha. So funny. So funny. Okay. So, we'll start with healthy choices. Just saying. Okay, a little sneak peek. Making healthy choices in love and in life. There's self-love, self-care, and being happier. So, this is your focus here. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put this there. Good dish. So there, and this here. Okay. Clock. Need time, takes time, end time, cycles, time to heal and progress. Now that's why I feel like this is kind of a negative, not a negative reading, but it feels negative. There's a lot of negative energy. It's going to take time. It takes time to heal. It's in divine timing. We have that Phoenix. So new phase, rekindling, renewing, transformation, growth, and a changed mind. So as said, there's a new opportunity coming your way. When this opportunity does come, again, we have engagement, ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. Okay? So wonderful, 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 wonderful. to finish your reading, Taurus, we do have Cosmic Insights to close out your relationship reading. Any more? Okay. All right. All right. We do have experiencing a breakup, a divorce. That's the separation. So everyone is kind of hurt. Everyone's kind of in pain. There's a lot of growth that is needing to be done. A lot of letting go. We do have moving, a change of residence, moving in with your partner. So that could be on the thing. It could be in your path anyway. We do have pets. So getting a new pet, giving a current pet more love. So especially if you were interested in having children, that can be a very good option for, taking on the responsibility, things like that. Or just having something there, right, to give your affection to. And pets are wonderful. They're unconditional. They're healers. Great thing to have. It does have a vacation. You will be traveling soon, so a little bit of that honeymoon phase, a little bit of just taking care of yourself, perhaps. We do have intimacy, which is sexual chemistry, and reminiscing, so very, very deep love here. And we do have they'll be back, so expect to hear from them soon. All right. So that clears up that for the beginning of March. We do have this relationship reading for Taurus. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to like and subscribe if you did. And I will see you next time.